your spirit fade away. Amnesia, you've been through such pain, but you're growing stronger every day. Amnesia, you forgot your name. Don't let your spirit fade away. Amnesia, you've been through such pain, but your little heart is growing stronger every day. Hey, don't fade away. Don't fade away. Don't fade away. Come on. When the world is on your shoulders, stay. Don't fade away. I clasp the closing of the cycle. Soak up the idol's afterglow, and I fall, forever follow in the flame. I give forever follow in the flame. Winding round, over and over again, fated to wander. Strike me down, over and over again, to come back stronger. I find my hope among the embers. Rest long remembered where they flow, and I fall, forever follow in the flame. I give forever follow in the flame. Winding round, over and over again, fated to wander. Strike me down, over and over again.
Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number one. Oh my gosh, every single time this happens, it makes me grr. Welcome to game number one between Cool Cats and Kittens. And Heavy hitters, there we go. My brain works. We do go ahead and have some bans that got done real quick. Cool Cats and Kittens did go ahead and ban out Battle for Eternity and Baraxis, which means they're going to lose because of the Baraxis curse. That's a thing now. We do have Volskaya Foundry and Sky Temple being banned out by heavy hitters, and we are going to Guard of Terror. I am joined tonight by Give Me More Cosplay. Hello, hello.
Hello! I'm excited for tonight's game. We do already have a bunch of bans going through, as Cool Cats are already banning out Garrosh and Heavy Hitters banning out Raynor and Ragnaros.
Ragnaros. There we go. So far we've got. I wonder if we're gonna have them like united with the R's being banned out by heavy hitters and the G's being banned out. Gray main banned right now. Go do it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Great main ban. Well, we'll see. It looks like they're gonna go ahead and ban out a Mephisto instead. We do have heavy hitters with the first pick, and they're gonna go in with the Brightwing first pick. I like this. Garden Terror and Brightwing, I like it a lot.
No, I always like Brightwing, like, period. Brightwing is one of my favorite heroes, to be sure. It also, definitely when I've seen early Brightwing, first of all, this map is big enough that Brightwing makes a lot of sense. Having to access that global power in order to very, very quickly move between and make unbalanced a battle is very, very, very powerful. And then also it just really helps with the kill comps.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
I was not expecting that! And you wouldn't think they would have a Brightwing with a Cho'Gall pick. You'd think it's normally Ariel.
Yeah, Ariel or Alexstrasza or maybe Anna. Basically, the A healers are really good with Cho'Gall. But yeah, that's very, very interesting to see that. However, that said, on the other side, both Rhaegar and Johanna are not known for their kill pressure. So Cho'Gall into those two first picks is very surprising. What it really confuses me is they picked that now with three picks left. Like, were they really thinking Gall would be banned?
I know, I found that funny. We do have Cool Cats and Kittens banning out the Artanis and heavy hitters with the last ban of of the Vikings, which I'm very surprised about. I would be shocked. I was shocked that they didn't ban out Tychus, because Tychus is pretty good against Cho'Gall. And so is Mathael too.
Here's what I actually think the thing about, because the big problem that Cho'Gall has is that, of course, he reduces your group to 4 bodies. And so being down to 4 bodies and actually being down to like 2, since you have to soak the other 2 lanes, really, really, really will hurt them. If their opponents went for Vikings and just like did one hero to do all the soak and then the 4-man like run down and kill Cho'Gall, I can see why that's banned out. But again, no real attention to the Tychus, although False Head does get percent damage at I believe 13.
That is true. I'm curious to see what their last 2 picks here. Obviously, they need some DPS here to help out with Cho'Gall. It looks like they're going to go ahead and pick out Cassia and Gazlo. What a very interesting comp here.
So yeah, they are actually using Cho as a tank here. So they don't have a traditional tank at all. And then Cassia will be able to blind, a little blind war between Johanna and Cassia.
Final pick for Cool Cats and Kittens, Hanzo, getting some poke damage there for Guard of Terror. Curious about each comp.
Yeah, I'm very, very, very interested to see. So we'll most likely have Cho'Gall and Cassia running around trying to kill people. Brightwing in a side lane and teleporting in when needed. And then you will have Gazlo in the other lane. Meanwhile, Dahaka will be getting 1 lane, and I'm guessing Falsehead with the global in the other. And the 3-man will be Rhaegar, Johanna, and Hanzo.
That's what I'm thinking too. That sounds about right. They do, Cool Cats and Kittens has some nice globals. We do have Brightwing on the other team with a global as well. So, but I don't know. I kind of liking Cool Cats and Kittens. Like, I'm going for Cho'Gall because you never really see Cho'Gall. And so it's fun seeing him, but I do like Cool Cats and Kittens comp here.
All right, 1 second. Let me go ahead and get the gambling up. In the meantime, do you want to go ahead and introduce the blue team?
I would love to. Over on the blue team for Cool Cats and Kittens, we have Beowulf on Hanzo, Pushover on Falstad, Crazy for Honoro on Dahaka, oh my goodness, Harvalth on Johanna, and Lubidium on Rhaegar.
Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the battlefield, representing the heavy hitters, we do have K-Star on the Brightwing. Gecko is playing on Gazlo. Very, very nice unite of the names. We do have Xenotharium is going to be playing the Cassia. And then Tezgraf is playing Cho'Gall.
The names. It's always the names that gets us.
So Cho'Gall, very, very interesting, very surprising. It's just going to like blitz down, but there is, oh, lovely, lovely, lovely tongue. A lot of damage, a lot of. I guarantee you that Tezgraf was hoping to get a lot more than 20% of a tower with this.
Yeah, to have at least more health than what he has now. We do have Hanzo already soaking out the mid and Gazlo rotating bottom to match him. Let's see.
See, a lot of aggression coming out of mid lane right now, which makes sense. It is 3 versus 2. Dahaka doing what they can, but Dahaka will definitely not win this fight.
No, definitely not. Looks like Cho'Gall. Is he staying up top? He's just juking the Dahaka. They're doing little spinnies up here. There he goes in onto the Dahaka. But they're not even focusing each other. We do have Rhaegar rotating up to his siege camp, and Cassia rotating up to their siege camp as well.
So yeah, both of them starting off. Both of them, surprisingly enough, actually, I've always heard that you always want to get the siege camps further from the objective first, or second, but they're both getting them first. Now this is Division A, so they probably know better than I do, but that's not what I've been told to do.
I think it also depends on the map as well, because like with Battle of Eternity, you want to get camp right before the objective.
Yeah, the whole idea of it is that you just want to get camp pushing the furthest lane away. Now, granted, in this particular case, Tezgraf actually taking a lot of damage. Crazy Horror looking for this, but will not be able to finish him off. Cho'Gall just is too thick.
We also have a fight down at the bottom for the camp over here, 3v3, and Cool Cat's Kitten's getting pretty low here.
If there is a Johanna, very, very unstoppable. They will go in. Cool Cats and Kittens gets there, says, no, this is our camp. You can't has.
Time for the seeds of my vengeance to sprout. But which of you
Just
Well,
like,
go ahead.
just like Horvath is going to have to go back and tap up. That may make them a little bit late to this. They have 15 seconds to get there.
Hanzo getting really low in the bottom lane. He's going to have to back out. Let's see. He should have tap. He missed his tap, but he does have it. Objective is up right now, so we'll see who gets there first.
I would so hate for you to.
Yep, neither team really able to move in. Able, but not moving in right away, but it does look like Lub and Horvath are here. Cho'Gall is still hanging out up top, so this should definitely be a Cool Cats and Terror, or at least a seed.
Could be, but heavy hitters are doing really good stopping them. Let's see. Oh, there goes Cassia stopping the Rhaegar again. And they're getting this Joanna already at half health. Gazlo is also low, but he might have tap here. Let's see. Rhaegar just being able to finally collect the first seed. And now both teams are going to be backing off.
I do really, really, really like. You really, really saw the Cassia in my division, because I'm not as good. As soon as I start channeling, people will immediately go for the interrupt, but the Cassia was just waiting, be like, no, I'm just going to throw a spear when it's close to the end. No reason to use my abilities like right when the channel starts.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, my division does it too. But we do have Cool Cats and Kittens grabbing their bruiser camp, and Gazlo is on their bruiser camp, and here comes Cho'Gall to help out the Gazlo. Cho'Gall was able to push in this top lane a little bit and get some damage on that top fort, but nothing that Cool Cats and Kittens could stop. All right, there goes that bruiser camp. Bruiser camp is taken from heavy hitters, and objective is going to be up in 5 seconds. Cho'Gall did rotate down, so this is going to be another in favor for Cool Cats and Kittens. All right, Gazlo going in on the fight. Rhaegar getting a little low there. But Dahaka getting a lot of damage out from the bruiser camp pushing in. So this might actually favor heavy hitters, as we do still have Cho'Gall and Falstad bottom, and both teams just kind of hovering over the objective.
I really, really, really like. It's not that I'm rooting for someone, but I want an interview with heavy hitters to understand why they picked Cho'Gall and then why they have Cho'Gall as the offlaner. That makes no sense to me.
I know. I mean, hey, listen, Cassia, she's gonna go down here. So, oh yeah, I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice that Cool Cats Kittens collected the objective. But even then, Cho'Gall's still getting quite a bit out of pushing this bottom lane. Like he already took this bottom wall, and he's doing quite a bit of damage onto this Falstad. It might be a good play. They don't need to get the seed until at least fight this upcoming seed here. As if Cool Cats Kittens gets it now, then their team will be cursed. And I think it's more, we already have Cho'Gall bottom, so he should be able to help out getting the seed.
Oh, here comes Horribothel again. They're trying to get this kill on Cho'Gall, but here comes the Brightwing teleport in. We'll go ahead and heal Cho'Gall. Goes and taps the well as well.
Both teams getting their siege camps while the objective is up. I guess Heavy Hitters is going to give this. Even though this is the third seed, I'm curious of why. We do have both of their siege camps being collected. Dahaka was pushing top, and now the Guardian of Terrors are coming up. I thought for some reason I was thinking Cursed Hollow. And I was thinking to curse, not the Guardian of Terrors.
The Garden of Curses?
The Guardian of Curses.
I do have to say the HOTS universe is not a good place to like all of the maps are just like Cursed Hollow, Garden of Terror, Towers of Doom. I'm like, is there a nice place to live? Is there like Sunnyvale?
Right. They all have like a nice rhythm to each name though. I do like that. Alright, we do have Dahaka and Gazlo fighting up top. We have 2v4 in mid, and there goes mid 4 on the heavy hitter side. Cho'Gall just chilling out bottom. He was defending it from the Falstad, and now he's probably going to be ganked here as this is a 4v1. There's Gust being used. Cho'Gall trying to get out of there. Here comes the Brightwing coming in, able to save it. Cho'Gall using his ult. There's Ancestral Healing as well onto the Joanna, and neither side of the team is going to die here right now.
No, but that's very, very frustrating whenever you commit to a 4-man gank and you don't even get the Cho'Gall.
Definitely not. Well, we do have level 10s for each side as well, so doesn't help with the level 10s.
Yeah, it does look like Cool Cats and Kittens will be taking Dragon Strike, Mighty Gust, which we just saw used, Isolation, Falling Sword, and Ancestral Healing, which we also just saw used.
Yep, and then over on the right side for heavy hitters, we do have Hammer of Twilight, Robo Goblin, Valkyrie, Blink Heal, and Twisting Nether, as we saw Twisting Nether was used.
You're definitely a back off of me right now.
Ooh, Cho'Gall gets really deep in there.
Oh, here comes... Oh, yeah, Cho'Gall, get out of there!
Oh my god! And Brightwing too! Both are really low. Gazlo looks like he's gonna go down here though. Maybe not? What is this? Oh, there's the Gust though. Cho'Gall trying to go on this Falstad. Cho'Gall finally dies, but this Falstad's really low, and so is the Hanzo. But Brightwing goes down. There's the Falstad going down. Cassia trying to do some damage out here.
Cassia went ahead and landed a Valkyrie and said, Falstad, get back here. You have health? I need to fix that.
Gazlo goes down, man. Oof.
I was just about to be like, does anyone ever die in this game? And then the teams are like, yes, actually. Here, let me show you.
Alright, looks like Cool Cats and Kittens are grabbing their Bruiser camp. We do have Dahaka on the objective. That's a Falstaff flying up to his siege camp, and Cho'Gall is just poking out this Dahaka here.
The offlane battle continues at the objective point. Okay, here come some more people.
Yep, and it looks like heavy hitters might finally get their first seed here. Nope, just kidding, as Hanzo hits. Oh my gosh, sorry, I had a burp. And Falstad stopping the Cassia as well. Here comes the fight. Cho'Gall using their ult. Ooh, stasis for the Dahaka, and also oh my gosh, I can't even think of words.
Yeah, Dragon Strike went through as they used the Molten Core in order to go and avoid that damage. Crazy for no looking in. Does go ahead and miss the tongue. Frankly, if I'm Dahaka, I'm actually glad when I missed that tongue. Do you think how painful it must be to be trying to drag Cho'Gall around by your tongue?
Oh my goodness, I'm shocked your tongue is still attached. We do have Dahaka her thing back, and there is the next seed. I jinxed it for heavy hitters as Cool Cats and Kittens grab the next seed, and oh my god, I keep forgetting what I was gonna say.
I am interested and slightly curious to know why the Robo Goblin, because I feel like the Twisting Nether plus the like hammer would be really really good into like with a gravel bomb. But it looks like I actually think that heavy hitters may just be like, we are pushing, but this Gaz's in a lot of trouble. They are running in here trying to get this taken care of. And you know what? You don't have a gravel bomb, so you just have to run away from this. And the Cool Cats and Kittens now have a cool blue siege camp.
Oh yeah, taking that bomb siege camp. It's not going to do much damage as Gazel is there to take it out. But we do have next seed up and Rhaegar already on it.
Pushover goes and barrel rolls over the wall, and they're so quick at picking these up. We're almost ready for another terror phase.
Sorry, I messed something up on my screen, so I couldn't see the game. I was trying to fix my VTuber, and all of a sudden, it just went dark, and I was like, "What's going on? Where's the game?"
Well, at least you got me to also cast.
Yes, I know.
Actually, you know what that was? That was actually just like back in the old days. This map has a day and a night phase, so you just hit the night phase.
Yeah. Ooh, dragon arrows are used, but missed on the Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall is going to be healed up from the Brightwing, but Falstad chasing the Brightwing. Brightwing blinking out of there. There's the Joanna backing out, using her ult to back out. But, oh, Dahak on the back line. Brightwing's just taking a lot of damage, and Gazlo goes down.
A lot of damage on the Gazlo. Did go in and get Falstad, get their sights on them. And here comes another more bullying onto Cho'Gall. Cho and Gall go down together like the brothers they are. And that is a full 5-man team wipe. Cool Cats and Kittens have claws.
Ooh. They have claws and teeth. Climbing through this game with pretty much ease almost. It's very difficult. Cho'Gall definitely will get a lot better, especially when they hit 20, but man, they're behind on levels as we do have Cool Cats and Kittens on level 17 while heavy hitters are only on level 15. So there was even that level difference there. It's not a good fight for heavy hitters.
No, not at all. Definitely not the thing you're looking for.
There goes the seed, last third seed for Cool Cats. So now they're able to push in. We do have 4 of them pushing down the bottom lane. Falstad pushing out the mid lane with Cho'Gall. Trying to keep an eye on both right now.
It's all you can do to a certain extent.
You guys zooming out all the way out, then you can kind of see everything. Level 16's finally for heavy hitters, but I don't know if that's going to matter as Falstad. Ooh, Falstad just gets the heal. And that was going to be a kill, but Rhaegar able to heal up that Falstad. Dragon Arrows was used, that's going to be down. Gust was also, a lot of ults were used for the side of Cool Cats and Kittens. We do have top lane being pushed in, but Cho'Gall's about to finish clearing that out.
So surprisingly enough, for the second terror phase, they do go ahead and save all of their forts. However, they are down 3 levels, which is a definite disadvantage. Really taking advantage of the fact that Cho'Gall it's hard to macro whenever you've only got 4 bodies.
Yes, definitely. I mean, I saw heavy hitters. They were looking for a fight there, but Cho'Gall got silenced, so he couldn't really fight. It would be a good time to fight now as level 20s are just about to come up here soon for Cool Cats and Kittens. Oh, Cho'Gall, no, don't do it, Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall is over here scaring me as 4 of Cool Cats and Kittens are starting to push this bottom keep in. There's Dragon Arrows, but Dragon Arrows misses. Here comes heavy hitters coming in to try to hit heavily.
And they are actually driving their opponents back. That was a full retreat coming out of Cool Cats and Kittens.
But man, Cho'Gall said, "Where are you going? Come back here." And Falstad said, "I'm here, team. I got you." As we do have Gust and I can't remember Joanna's ult for a second there. But 3-4, it should be a 5-man kill here, and this should be GG.
Yep, that was not Gust, that was Wind Tunnel. That was the upgraded Gust. Did Johanna also go upgrade? Yep, does go and go Heaven's Fury as well.
Yes.
Furious.
Wow, what a great play from Cool Cats and Kittens. I was gonna be really worried at the draft because it's whenever you have that Cho'Gall, it's always like, at first you're like, oh, easy game, but then like you start playing, it's like, man, this Cho'Gall's destroying us. But Cool Cats and Kittens, they kept their cool throughout the game, and they're able to take this first game home.
They kept their cool, their cats, and their kittens.
Yes. Exactly.
So yeah, that's one of the. Whenever you have a Cho'Gall come out, it's always, for me, it's like, okay, we have to throw out everything we know about how to play this game and completely pivot. And do you know how to pivot into a Cho'Gall? And the answer for heavy hitters is absolutely.
Oh, definitely, especially if you're looking at the score screen here. 15 kills to 2 kills, an insane amount of kills, and all that damage. A lot of damage coming from the Hanzo on Cool Cats and Kittens side with 44, almost 45,000 damage.
Absolutely. Yep, definitely a thing to be aware of and be aware of. Both of those things.
We make a wonderful
But
team,
hey, I'm
you
still
and
surprised with the Cho'Gall. Honestly, you never see them in NGS, so I give them props for playing Cho'Gall.
Very much do as well. Looking at the stats at the end of the game, we do have Cassia leading the way on damage with 48,000, 44,000 coming out of Hanzo, and then 39 out of that there Gazlo. Healing-wise, Rhaegar does win the race, but granted, like, he had more targets to heal, and he was an AoE healer, so Brightwing is going to have a hard time whenever Brightwing also has AoE heals and only has a couple of allies. And then experience-wise, Dahaka, not really surprising, Dahaka is very, very good. Libidium, thank you very much for the Prime sub. I appreciate you.
Ooh, Prop sub!
Making that money. Talent-wise, we got them. Copy them down, take them into your Storm League games, and get all of the victory. All of it.
Wait, Libidium, you're playing a game right now. Get out of here. What are you doing in the stream?
Hey. Don't tell people giving me money to go away. We'll be right back.
Don't watch. Put it on on your other screen and have it minimized. You can have it on. You can't be in here. Don't be cheated in here.
But yeah, we will be back for game number 2. Don't go anywhere. I will see you in just a moment.
Strangers, broken hands alive. Drift on the frozen face of time. fast could you shed all of the ethics of your past? What would you give of yourself to be the best of us at last?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 2. Oh, look at me being a super pro and didn't actually update the scores.
Look at you.
I blame my co-caster for being very distracting.
Hey. Sorry, my cats are very distracting to me. I blame my cats. Alright, we're going straight into game 2. It looks like heavy hitters are going to be first pick as they do first ban Dahaka out here. We are in Dragonshire as well, so I would not be surprised if Falstad gets picked up. But Cool Cats and Kittens banning out the Garrosh as well now. And wow, immediate auto lock Hogger out of that too, so no Hogger plays as well.
So that's very, very interesting that we're banning out a very, very heavy offlane attention being paid to by heavy hitters, but they don't get probably the best offlaner on this map, which is Rexar.
Yep, and we do have Cool Cats and Kittens banning out Mephisto again, so that means someone on heavy hitters is a good Mephisto, or they want to have banned it twice.
Yep, they're scared.
They're scared. I'm curious to see what the first pick's gonna be coming out from heavy hitter. Brightwing again. Brightwing is going to be first picked again. I'm interested. Brightwing is good on Dragonshire. I know you like Brightwing a lot, but honestly, I like almost a lot of other heroes better than Brightwing.
But murder? You are really good at murder.
That's like when you have those little kids who just come up to you and just like curse at you randomly. It's like, but you look so cute, but you're so aggressive.
So we do have Ragnaros once again. Actually, I guess that was the earlier series, but we do have Johanna being picked up very, very, very early once again. Now, when we have Cho'Gall, you have already got the Brightwing.
Oh man, I would be shocked if they go Cho'Gall. Someone has to give me $10 if they go Cho'Gall. So far, no, though, as we do have an ETC and Probius picked up. So I'd be very shocked if they still went Cho'Gall after this.
At this point, I'm about to tell heavy hitters they should change their name to, like, Meta Ignorers.
Basically. Alright, let's see. Final ban for Cool Cats and Kittens. It's going to be Artanis again as well. So I'm assuming there's an Artanis player on heavy hitters that they're scared of as well.
Which makes me very, very, very upset. Because I'm, Artanis lover. Why do other people love my heroes?
Right?
How dare?
It's okay. No one ever plays my favorite hero, so... Ooh, an Anduin ban coming out from heavy hitters, though.
Not super surprised. They've already taken, Cool Cats have already taken their offlaner and their tank. So it's like, with how much, well, actually, I guess the healing pool wasn't reduced at all. So never mind.
Yeah, so, well, I mean, they're having a few choices. I honestly feel like a Stukov here would be pretty good. With the silence and the Joanna. Ooh! Right on the money! There's the Stukov I was talking about.
Now, the only big problem they have is that Stukov does not have access to cleanse. And they are going into potentially into Mosh Pit.
That is true. But if Stukov stays far back enough, he can silence. Can he silence the Mosh Pit?
He can silence the Mosh Pit, yes.
Yeah.
He can't save the person stuck in it, but he can probably stop the ETC from continuing to mosh.
Last picks here for heavy hitters is going to be my Ave and Blaze. I like the Blaze pick here. Blaze is just a really good hero overall right now. Very powerful hero.
So yeah, I mean, we're gonna have a little bit of like a fiery offlane going on between Ragnaros and Blaze. It is a matchup I like Blaze in until 10. At 10, Blaze will start to lose that if Ragnaros goes Sulfura Smash. We'll still win it with Lava Wave, obviously. Honestly,
Ooh,
that's
hammer.
Hammer. I do love Hammer a lot. Hammer is one of my favorite heroes. I mean, obviously, super, like, I feel like the Hammer is the answer to Cho'Gall. Like, okay, although honestly, Hammer isn't even that off meta anymore.
No, she's a lot more popular than she was before. But I don't remember them buffing her any. I don't remember the last her final last goodbyes to the HOTS devs. I don't remember them buffing her.
I mean, like, honestly, I know she got a small rework about 6 months ago, and then suddenly someone realized with the rework she could basically full heal off of minion waves.
Yeah. Oh yeah, super powerful there. I'm excited to see the comp though. Whose draft do you like more, Rocco?
That is a great question. And I'm not just saying that in order to buy myself some time in order to look at the teams again. So I think if it's played right, I think Cool Cat has the better comp. Just that hammer at the end, because the problem is there's not a lot of penetration on the side of the heavy hitters. Like, ETC can't go in. Probius is like a mage and has to lay stuff down, so we'll have a hard time really getting up there. Maiev is melee, is going to have a hard time against Hammer. So they don't have a good answer to Hammer, I don't think.
5.
I agree. I do like Cool Cats and Kittens comp again. Speaking of Cool Cats and Kittens, I'm going to real quickly go through their team. We do have Beowulf on Ragnaros, Pushover on Sergeant Hammer, Desolate on Vala, Heartwolf on Joanna, and Lubidium on Stukov.
Meanwhile, already a very, very aggressive ETC. Tezo Paco goes ahead and goes in, is playing that ETC. Xanatharium is the Maiev going ahead and moving in, going to try and like keep people from running away. Unstoppable is used on the Gecko is going to be on Probius. Ape Monkey, I love that name, is on the Blaze. And who did I not say? Thisabarius is going to be on the Brightwing. Also, hello, John, this is not my avatar debut. I actually used it over on Give Me More's channel once. But I guess it's the debut on this channel. And hello, Radio. Hello, Radio!
I like that fight in the middle here. Pretty good fight. We did have ETC. Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah,
Stukov might die here.
Lubidium was trying to be cheeky, be like, I'm going to slow down your rotation. Oh, does he actually survive? Is this allowed?
Oh my god.
Down to 70 health? Lubidium!
Oh my god, he lives! How does he live?
Someone put a scar on that Stukov's forehead because he is the boy who lived?
That was an insane play from Lubidium, able to survive that and get his team out of there too. No deaths from that fight. We do have shrines up in 5 seconds though, as both teams grab their siege camp.
Poor Stukov, can you imagine? Can you go over there and like get a giant punch you so I can like siege it from far away? And Lubidium's like, how did I sign up for this job?
Basically. We do have Rag and Blaze up top. Blaze is able to get the top shrine. Bottom shrine has not been claimed yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be taken by Cool Cats and Kittens.
If they're gonna have a really hard time moving into that hammer. Pushover is no pushover, let me tell you right now.
ETC, here he comes, putting in some damage. Just kidding, he's taking the damage. Right Wing teleporting over to him, able to heal him up, but Gecko, he's getting pretty low as well, as level 4's talents are being picked as they're fighting. Joanna looks like she might go down here, as
down to 40 health?
rotated mid, yep.
And if the Warden
Stukov
goes ahead and
rotated
does a
villain.
swiftly swipe,
And here comes a fight onto the Stukov. ETC and Blaze on him, but he should live this. I don't see him dying here.
no, Tizo Paco actually comes a lot closer to dying. He's going to have to move away for just a second. But it does look like Ragnaros has retaken top, so Blaze is on their way back up there, saying, hey, that was my shrine. For anyone that does not know heroes that well, when you control both the top and the bottom shrine, you can actually become the Dragon Knight here in the middle. But you kind of have to control 3 areas of the map at the same time. Speaking of control, though, Lubidium once again.
He's just taking that triangle. He said, none shall pass my triangle. Let's see, Ragnaros is defending the mid here as shrines are in favor for heavy hitters. Ooh, good silence from the Stukov as heavy hitters, I was about to say they were low, but Brightwing able to heal him up real quick. ETC's getting really low, but Brightwing teleports over to him, saves him, and my Abe is already under half health. Under less, just kidding, she is dead.
Here's the thing, my Ev spent her entire life trying to like hunt down and keep track of Illidan, and Val just comes in and be like, no, this is what a demon hunter looks like.
I like the sound effect. You know, I really love. I don't play Vol anymore, but when she came out with the Reaper skins, like the Reaper from Overwatch skins, I've been obsessed with that white skin. But not only just because it looks good, whenever you kill her in that skin, her body it's like stretched out on the screen. Like there's a glitch, and it's like her body gets stretched out throughout the screen, and it's so funny.
Oh, I have not seen that. I'm in the off lane, so I don't get to play a lot of Volas.
That's true, that's true. Alright, looks like shrines are now in favor for Cool Cats and Kittens. We do have ETC in the triangle, and Stukov's triangle. Get out of that triangle. Stukov rotating up, trying to grab the objective, but Blaze is going to be able to stop him. Here comes Ragnaros, though, to help him out, as we do have a fight down bottom. A lot going on this map right now.
It's hard to know what to look at. It does look like we're going to go ahead and have heavy hitters take the bottom shrine, deny the ability to become a dragon. Stukov stay an undead dude.
Honestly, if this is so back and forth with each team, about whichever side. Oh, wait, hold on a second. My Abe getting really low here. Will my Abe live this? 400, 200. She went back in with the 200 health.
My Abe has no fear.
This. No fear, my Ev. New slogan.
We are a
Here
little
she
bit of an experienced lead right now for the side of Cool Cats and Kittens, but not a whole lot of one, only about half a level. And once again, but it's just that a hammer, like Zarthium, is just like, I can't, you can't backflip over all the shells, I'm sorry.
I'm shocked ETC was able to make it alive. He's gonna back because he has no health and no mana. And Ragnaros is gonna take the top shrine as his teammates take the bottom. Here comes Blaze to fight the Ragnaros. A stun onto the Ragnaros. And Blaze is going to be able to take this back already.
Yeah, I kind of said that Ragnaros has a hard time into this fight, pre-10. But hey, guess what? They just got 10s.
Yep, and there they are. For the side of Cool Cats and Kittens, as we're seeing Lava Wave coming down bottom from Ragnaros. We have Hammer with Napalm Strike, Vala Raid of Vengeance, Joanna Blessed Shield, and finally Stukov with Failing Swipe. As we're seeing it right now, there's the Raid of Vengeance as well. My Abe trying to do some damage here. Here comes Brightwing healing the ETC. Good silence from the Stukov as heavy hitters are extremely low here.
Yep. Oh, a monkey came in to help, but may have helped himself right to his death.
No, run, Blaze! No, maybe not. Oh my goodness. He should live this.
Yep, he should survive. Beowulf is very upset, so I'm going to go ahead and meatball this tower.
Ooh, Hammer, though, in the bottom lane getting extremely low, able to survive, and takes out the ETC as heavy hitters are picking their level 10s.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
We do have Cool Cats and Kittens finally taking the dragon as Joanna is now a dragon. Fly away, Joanna, fly.
Yep, gonna go ahead. I like this rotation because here's the thing. When you're the dragon, you're like the biggest minion, and so the towers automatically target you if you're in range. So you saw the Dragonite move up here, so they were only in range of one tower.
Yep, gotta stick to the side so you take less damage. Save your dragon here. It looks like dragon is gonna rotate down bottom, take this bottom 4 out, and kick Probius out of the way. Get out of here, you little robot.
I mean, he does kind of look like a football, though.
He does look like you know what? If hold on a second. Oh my goodness, Vala goes down. ETC uses his ult but does not get anyone. But if Hots were to bring out more skins, Probius football skin.
Make it happen. Yeah, we do have Mosh Pit coming out of the ETC. Pylon Overcharge, Warden's Cage, Combustion, and Blink Heal.
No, it's Probius Sports Edition. So you have a soccer ball, football, golf ball. You have all the balls. All the balls.
We can go ahead and have that united with Li Ming and her like volleyball outfit.
Her volleyball outfit. As we're talking though, Ragnaros and our football dies.
Guys, why are you fighting while we're making a hilarious commentary? We can't focus on you right now.
Time. Ooh, ETC getting really low, but so is that hammer. Here comes Stukov punching the ETC. ETC went in there. Oh, failing swipe is used, and my Ave game pretty low as well. Heavy hitters are gonna have to back out of this. But what I was gonna say, with Probius sports skin, you know how his level 10 or level 20, he has like the gates? Those gates, instead of it being the gates, it's field goals. It's like for the soccer, you got a little goalie thing. For football, you have, I'm a football person, I don't even know, it's called a field goal, but.
Yeah, it's a little touchdown things.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And do that. Tennis, he's a tennis ball, he has a tennis rack, or a tennis net. Where, see, if Hots didn't die, I've given you great ideas over here. Great skin ideas.
Microsoft, pay attention.
Yeah, you know what? Hots might come back now that Microsoft owns it.
Well, they don't own it for a year.
That is true. Alright, we do have Cool Cats and Kittens taking the bottom bruiser camp. Here comes Heavy Hitters, though, looking for a fight here onto the Hammer. The Hammer already half health. Hammer should die here. If not, I'd be very shocked. Instead, my Ave dies and ETC dies. And ow, Cool Cats and Kittens doing a great job just staying alive. Stay alive.
Stay alive. Yeah, the Hammer should have died, but I think at the end of the day, there was just too many other bodies. And to a certain extent, might have almost hurt them because she pulled the Hammer into like a clump, and it was hard to actually target her.
That's true. And they, Cool Cats Kittens do have level 16s. I'm not sure they had level 16s during that fight, but still doesn't help their case.
This is for radio.
Wow, Cool Cats Kittens pushing out that bottom fort. Here comes Heavy Hitters trying to do some damage. There's failing swipe though. Alright, Dragon is being picked up from... Who picked it up? I didn't even notice who picked it up. Ragnaros picked it up. Hammer does go down though.
There's Low Blow making Xanathorium's life a living ouch.
Oh, ETC, you're so low. All of Heavy Hitters is just so low. But while Heavy Hitters is just forcing that bottom lane, we do have Dragon Knight taking the mid fort and now working on top fort.
Yeah, but meanwhile, a little bit of an over-aggression. They were like, oh, these guys are really low. Yeah, they're really low, but there's a lot of them. So Vala does go down.
And they level 16s.
I love how they're just like, you know what, Dragon Knight won't do that much. He's only a 12-minute Dragon Knight.
Only at half health. Joanna does go down, so they might be able to get some value out of this. They are getting the kill value, which is nice, but they now need to take back control of this map if they want a chance of winning this, as Cool Cats Kids have full control of this map right now. There's a lava wave.
Nice spread out. Lava Wave is an interesting pick. I mean, granted, Blaze has not been fighting with the team, but if Blaze is there, Blaze can just bunker, and everyone's just like, okay, we don't care about Lava Wave.
Yep, and Mosh was used, but got pooped out it immediately, so nothing out of that. Hammer is going gonna go down again though. Heavy Hitter's doing a good job, finally able to click and start focusing on that hammer. Ragnaros coming in though. Probius should die here, but he lives with 100 health. There's Maeve using her ult. Vala goes down. Probius using his ult and helping take out the rest of Cool Cats and Kittens as all of them go down except for Joanna. Joanna just coming back in. So Heavy Hitter's doing a good job coming back now. This is their time to start taking control of the map.
I don't know if the ult synergy between Maev's Cage and Probius's Pylon Overload has an official name, but I want to put forward that its official name should be the Shooting Gallery.
Not less Probius than his sports skin though. I really like this Probius skin idea now. I need an artist to sketch it up. Someone go sketch it up. Rocka, go sketch it up. You're an artist. What am I talking about?
I feel so ignored.
Listen, I forget everything all the time, all right? But at least I remembered. That's all that matters. I remembered without any help.
That is true.
Ah!
Womp womp.
That scared me. That scared me. Yesterday, me and my team were playing, and we had a pause, and one of my teammates screamed for a second, and I was like, "What's wrong?" And they're like, "Oh, I thought I got stunned and died." Nope, it was just a pause game. Which is oh, there goes Stukov. Bye, Stukov.
Yep, they did say that their healer was having some issues.
This gives me a time to run away for a second, grab a blanket, because it is cold in my room, so BRB.
All right, now we're going to sit here and kind of awkwardly look over at the completely immobile. Give me more. Her in-game name is Grizzmore, and I was like, what is it? It's not Grizz. I can't say Grizz. Grizz is not a real word. But looking at things at the moment, first of all, I'm actually very, very curious. Oh, I can't even really look at talents because there's text in the way. So Blaze does go Adrenaline into Incinerator, Fuel Leak. All right.
I have ran back.
Welcome back. I missed you.
I missed you too, Rocka. I always miss you, Rocka. Oh, my name. I heard you were talking about my name. Yeah, my in-game name I made many, many years ago. Oh, I just noticed you turned into your VTuber. I just looked over at the stream and saw your VTuber. But my in-game name, because my brother, I started playing on beta when Heroes came out. It was on beta, and I was playing on his account. I finally, in 2018, finally got my own PC and made this account. And this is my username for all games. Because my brother's name was Dinomore. And so I did a combination of More, because that's both of our last names. So we did More, and then I did Gur from Invader Zim, because that's what I was really into at the time. And then at that time it was also when people had X's in their names and Z's in their names. So I put Gur's More. And that's how my name became.
Well, interesting. My name is very, very long and complicated. Has a whole history. The short version is that it is a segment of my old username spelled backwards.
Ah, okay.
I can say it here, although I will say don't spread this around because I stopped using that name because I had a stalker. So I don't really want the stalker to find me, but ultimately, if the stalker's in this channel, they've already found me. So
that's true. That is very true.
But yeah, the old name was Fusion Akari. And F Akari spelled backwards is Irakov.
And then it turned into Raka.
Then it turned into Raka because Raka's like way easier and cuter to say than Irikov.
That is very true. I agree with that.
Fusion's actually a character from Final Fantasy VIII, and then Akari, like, Fusion is actually like the Japanese god of wind, so Fusion was taken everywhere, so I needed something else, and I'd just seen the terrible movie Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within, but the main character was Dr. Akari Ross, so I just...
Oh no. Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy is a game I play. I don't remember the rest of the song.
Here you go, Raka. Tell us a work-related story.
Oh, tell us work-related story number 4 specifically.
Yeah, you just said pick a number, so I chose a number.
Now, that is fine. I just actually have them set up. So
hey, let's go.
So this is a dumb story, but it's very, very much me. So when I was, I don't know, maybe 14, maybe 15, my parents made me get a job because they wanted to mess around while I was out of the house, and I was very much a homebody. I didn't like go out very often. So went out, and I got this job at a tennis center where I basically watched over the like office and took money. Very, very, very simple job. And for some reason, it never like clicked to me it was a job. So I went there and, would stay there for a few hours and go home. And I was like, this sucks. And then finally on my 4th day there, my first paycheck came in. And I remember getting that paycheck. I'm like, I get paid for this? It never really like fully clicked that I wasn't just there because my parents made me go.
It was like a babysitting job. Like they watched you while you worked for them, so your parents didn't have to pay for you. That's what it is.
Well, this is what I was used to for sure. I just look we're about ready to go back in.
Yep, Stukov finally back into the game. R.I.P. Blizz. 10 times reported himself. Oh, Ragnaros, no, not you too.
I have to wonder if someone like went to bio and they're like, wait, crap.
Probably me. Went to go grab something real quick.
Went out to go check on something, and then like the neighbor was outside. And they
Sorry, Ty. Hey, you want to have a cold one with me? Yeah, I got a few minutes. Oh, here we go. We got the countdown going on, and we start now. Where were we even? I don't even remember.
Yeah, I kind of went away, so no one could like look here and see like what was on the screen. So I went to a dead area of the screen. We did go and have both bruiser camps being picked up.
Oof.
We are halfway through level 19, getting very close to 20, especially on the side of heavy hitters.
That's right, heavy hitters was doing a comeback. That's what was going on. Gone for so long. We do have Maiev quest complete, and level 20 is being picked out from heavy hitters.
So yep, we are going to see Shadow Orb Vengeance, as well as Burn Notice, decent movie or decent show. Speedy Dragon, Probius Loop, and Death Metal. Death Metal is interesting. Very, very, very useful in Storm League. Less useful, I would think, against like players that are very well, because it'll work one time and then they'll be aware that it's a thing.
Basically, it's great for players who like inting though. They just run in there, die, and then at least it helps their teammate a little bit. We do have level 20s coming out from Cool Cats Kittens. Looks like we have Lava Surge. Just kidding. Anyways, ETC does go down. There's that Death Mosh. Look at that Death Mosh we were talking about. But his team isn't able to get any kills as of right now. Maiev going. That was a good juke on Maiev, but she still is going to die for it as Failing Swipe was used.
Yeah, I feel like.
Oh, I just noticed Blaze got the objective.
Yeah, Blaze, because that's part of the reason Death Metal was not effective, because Blaze actually just like outed.
He said, "Peace, homies."
But man, this Dragon Knight's not gonna be a whole lot done. This is like, oh wait, here's the entire U.S. Army.
Coming in to take the Blaze. Let's see if Blaze can escape this, and he is able to. Time to go back to clearing lanes. We do have Probius rotating to the bot lane to clear that out, and Cool Cats and Kittens onto their siege camp.
You're gonna have Gecko doing Gecko things.
But here comes, it looks like Cool Cats and Kittens are looking for a gank here. Bottom, Probius, run! Run the little football! Alright, here comes Blaze behind. Good stun, good combustion. Looking for the ETC mosh here. I'm assuming soon. I don't know what he's doing all the way back there. What are you doing, ETC? Come back. The fight's over here.
Lava Wave does go through. Here's his Opaco looking at Beowulf, but the rest of your team isn't here, my man.
Alright,
they are catching up.
Where's the mosh? I'm waiting. There's the mosh. And he kills out of the mosh. So there's Failing Swipe to stop it, though. Ragnaros going into his molten... Oh my goodness. Words.
Ragnaros using the ability of becoming a building.
There you go. Yeah.
Alright, Ragnaros is back to person form? I don't know what to call that.
Lava form. ETC is really getting in there. He doesn't have mosh, so I'm wondering. He just went in there and said, if I die, I die. See, inting. If I int, it's okay. Because I have death mosh.
At level 20, ETC gets to claim trait value just like Tyrael does.
Yep. Ooh, Vala, though, is going to go down. And now they're on the Stukov. Combustion is used, and it hits the Stukov. Stukov should be dead here. Looking good for heavy hitters. 2 people down. ETC is chasing the Hammer and Joanna, but he is by himself, and there is Lava Wave.
Yep, we do go ahead and have ETC taking bottom, but Ragnaros has captured top, so there will be no Orange Dragon Knight just yet.
Blaze did have to back
or
up.
ever,
There
as
was
Tezo
minions.
just like leaves before he finishes the... He almost did it again.
Shrine, shrine. Let's see. Can they grab it? Click it. There it is. There is the next Dragon Knight in favor of heavy hitters. ETC's by himself. He might be caught out of this. No, he's good. He's good. It looks like they're going to try to focus on this top fort, which I don't think I would have done that. I would have just pushed bottom. You're already level 22. Just push bot.
Yeah. You don't need to farm this map for experience. You actually don't get any for custom games. I don't know if you know that.
Wait, what? Oh, like experience, like for leveling up your characters.
Yeah.
I was like, Rocka, what do you mean they don't get experience? How'd they get to level 22? Wait a second.
Magic?
I feel like heavy hitters, they just want to dominate the map. Be like, see, we can come back and take everything.
Now look at us go. Now look at us go. We can go all the way. Uh-oh, our little football may be in trouble.
Can he? Oh, ETC going straight in there, but there's the Lava Wave, and where did Probius go? Probius is all the way up here onto the Ragnaros. Ragnaros is able to become Building Man right before he died, and we did have Joanna's ult being used. There's a silence as well. Probius and Brightwing are going to go down here, so will ETC, and this should be GG. Let's see. Maybe not if they're pushing top. I mean, they are already top.
Yep, and they do have a siege tank, so I feel like they're like, well, let's siege. It's literally in my name.
Basically. Nope, it looks like they're gonna pass. Are they passing over it? I would just walk right through it and say, yeah, I don't need the siege. We do have Joanna hitting the core already. This maybe not GG.
They still have 30 seconds left. I feel like this is
no,
probably...
it is. There goes the core. Core is going out a lot. Stukov might die here, though. Oh, who's gonna die first? My aim is gonna die first. And there goes ETC, and that is going to be GG for game 2, going in favor of Cool Cats and Kittens.
Fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to jump over into lobby 2. Let's see if we can find ourselves an interview.
All right, I will meet you over there. And then, boom, there you go.
Fantastic. Okay, let me go and get this set up. Actually, first, let me invite them to the interview. That's probably important.
Possibly, just a little bit.
And then getting back over to here and boop.
While Raka does that, I'll go through the summary list. For siege damage, we have 249,000 siege damage from Ragnaros, 184,000 from Blaze, and hero damage we have 87,000 from Sergeant Hammer and 76,000 from Maeve. Healing we have 81,000 from Stukov and 128,000 from Brightwing. Woo, that's a lot of healing. Self healing, we have 48,000 from Joanna and 35,000 from ETC. And then XP, we have 30,000 XP from Ragnaros and 22,000 from Blaze. 13 kills to 12 kills, level 23 to level 22. So Heavy Hitter's doing a lot better that second game.
And it does look like Beowulf is joining us, so hello.
Hello.
So,
Heyo.
first of all, congratulations. Kind of give me to start us off, but how are you guys feeling right now?
Feeling really good. I think it's always exciting to start the season off with a win, especially because we had a bye in the first round. So this is really our first game of the season. Really exciting to start it off with a 2-0.
Oh, and this is a flex you said as well. So when else are you playing this week?
Tomorrow. It's pretty much the same time. So yeah,
Fun,
the
back-to-back games.
Yeah.
So, first of all, let's go ahead and go back to the first game. Obvious. Did you have any inkling that Cho'Gall was coming?
My teammate remembered that they played Cho'Gall. I had totally forgotten until they pulled it out, but we have seen it before. We actually played them in the Coastal Finals last season for B West, where they beat us. And Cho'Gall featured prominently that time around, too. So we have seen it before. I had totally forgotten, but somebody on our team knew about it.
It definitely caught me by surprise. I was also, that explains it, because I was like, why would they pick it before the last pick? Like, they picked it in 2-3? Did they really, really, really think it was going to be banned?
Sometimes we pick Cho'Gall, so, they just didn't want to have to, face the Cho'Gall, I guess. Because in our series, it's been a highly contested pick.
Oh, good to know.
Keep an eye out for that now.
You should always be prepared for the Cho'Gall. I mean, yeah. Have you seen our team logo?
I have.
That is true. That is true.
That does. Do people ever think that you are affiliated with the Cho'Gall org? Because if you look around, you've got Cho'Gall's Angels, Cho'Gall and the Chocolate Factory, Cho'Gall.
A lot of
We're a little more
Cho'Galls.
subtle. There is a lot of Cho'Gall. He's awesome. Everybody loves a good Cho'Gall.
That is true. Cho'Gall is pretty fun to play too.
It depends on who the other half of you is.
That is true. That is very true.
I do have to ask, of the people on your team, which pair makes the best Cho'Gall name?
Best Cho'Gall name. I don't know. We only really ever see the Descaruno. So that's probably the best one we've got, because they're our standard pairing. Yeah, it's the Descaruno is the number one. I don't know if that's as good as Tesgraph. Tesgraph was pretty good.
Tesgraph was pretty good. I was already kind of looking at La Blada.
Oh yeah, I was looking at Over Crazy.
Oh, that would not go well. Those two together. It's okay as long as I'm not on the Cho'Gall. It works out. I have 0% win rate on both Cho and Gall, so
Oh
it's just not for
no.
me.
Well, game one. Oh, go ahead. You go ahead,
We
Rocket.
do have a question from chat, which is totally not biased, but it wants to know which cool cat and kitten is the best and why is it the healer?
Well, I mean, it's weird. It has been a while since I've healed, but you know, I guess you could describe me as a very occasional healer. No. I think that the coolest cat is the cat that lives in all of our hearts. Everybody deep down is a member of the Cool Cats and Kittens. So, the team as a whole.
I don't know if you know this. You do have a casting duo that is super cat focused. Give me, how many cats do you have?
Currently in my household, I have 6 cats. 2 of them are foster kittens.
So, definitely, it's just sort of kind of, she was like, oh yeah, I can go cast. I'm like, this is the perfect team for you.
Yeah.
That's
Last
why we won
season,
so well. We had the
It
good
was
cat energy.
yeah, the cat energy. I did have my cats rubbing up on my mic while you guys were playing, so might have been the cat energy there.
Yeah, I always get worried when we don't win with the tails flip, because that's the beginning of the Cool Cats energy, right? Is winning the coin flip with tails. But
I was
time
thinking that
heads.
too.
We were able to win anyway, even so there must have been other good cat vibes going around.
So,
All the cats.
going back to Garden of Terror, it definitely seemed like both teams very, very much had like the plan to be able to stall the seed for basically forever. And I think you only gave up 1 seed the entire game. No terrors.
Sounds about right. I think we came out ahead on the ability to poke out. I don't even think they got a single seed that game actually.
They may have not got. For some reason, I thought they got 1 in, but I might.
No, they got 1. They did get 1. I remember they got 1. Because I was like, oh, heavy hitters got a seed.
There's definitely were a couple others I thought they got, and I'm like, oh nope, never mind.
That's very true.
I'm betting 5 internet points that they didn't channel any seeds, but we'll stake that. We'll stake my reputation on that one for the replay.
Here's what I'll say. You definitely lose that one because they definitely channeled several seeds. They may not have completed them, but they definitely channeled them. Boom, technicality.
I can't argue with the technicalities. My 5 internet points are forfeit.
The best kind of correct. Moving on to game number 2, that was obviously on Dragonshire. That was the one where they brought out the Probius. Again, is that something they were expecting, or does heavy hitters just constantly like to change the meta and do things that no one expects?
I think they're just stealing our picks. Honestly, the Probius is our pick, and there they are taking it from us. The Cho'Gall is our pick, and they took that. I think they're just trying to cramp our style, honestly. They saw
They
how
did
cool
their
we looked.
research.
They did. But no, I was surprised to see the Probius as well. But that is something we normally pick. So a lot of overlap in the hero pools.
So what I'm hearing is heavy hitters, more like sizable stealers.
Oh,
Dang, shots fired. So then, would you guys still have, if you're able to take Probius, would you have still gone Sergeant Hammer, or was it because Probius take it, you guys went Sergeant Hammer?
Probius was a kind of a maybe. Never something we want to say that we're gonna do for sure. But it was gonna be our first choice before the hammer probably. That was we were talking. We're like, maybe we'll do the Probius, but they early picked it, and that obviously takes it off the table. So it's okay. We had to pivot, and that's fine because Pushover plays a lot of heroes really well. So probe, hammer. Anything that can shoot a camp, he can play it.
So, last question that I have. Okay, second to last. I lied. So I did notice that actually both teams had a weird priority of taking the Dragon Knight top in order to clear out that fort as well. Most teams I see just focus middle or bottom, usually bottom. What's the reason you guys are so interested in also clearing out top?
Well, I can't speak for the heavy hitters. On our end, didn't feel the need for us to Dragon Knight mid and bot. I mean, Hammer was basically just smashing those structures anyway. And the few times we were able to actually get a Dragon Knight out, it was because we had a pretty big advantage on the map. So it was just pretty much a matter of not feeling the need to put the Dragon Knight in that much danger. You know, top fort is just sitting there, so might as well take it down, and the Hammer can shoot everything else on the map while the Dragon Knight's doing that. So that's the beauty of having the big macro on Dragonshire is gives you lots of options on where to take the Dragon Knight.
Makes sense. All right, and then the last question, I always ask this. Although, actually, before I get to that, Gimme, did you have any questions you wanted to ask them?
I do have one, but I don't know if it's going to be the same question as yours.
Ask it and we'll see.
I was going to ask, I always ask everyone who I cast, where did your name and logo come from?
Oh, yeah. So, you want the team name or the username or both?
Team name, the Cool Cats and
Team name.
Kittens.
All right. So the Cool Cats and Kittens came out because, well, we made this team as Tiger King was, hot and on the, up and coming list. And I was trying to name the team the Greater West Coast Exotic Animal Park. But apparently that was too long. There's a character limit, which I think has since been expanded. But at the time, they were like, can't do it. So they need a shorter team name. Nobody else on my team contributed anything. So I had to make the executive decision to go with the next Tiger King reference. So Cool Cats and Kittens came to be. In terms of our logo, it was actually designed by a very talented artist whose name I've completely forgotten. However, I'm sure that my amazing co-captain, Libidium, will be throwing some sort of contact info or maybe a link or something into the Twitch chat for anybody interested. But we were able to commission a really skilled artist, and we were like, this is the character Cho'Gall. They're awesome. Can you make them look funny and possibly cat-themed? And what you see is what you get. So
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's the origin. Tiger King, as with all great things at the beginning of the COVID isolation period.
Very true.
Fun fact, actually, there used to not be a character limit for team names, and then Yavapai came along, and the original Yavapai name was so long it broke the website.
Those bastards in their swim club. I'm sorry. Oh, my bad. It's G-rated stream. Those people in their long ass swim team names.
I love how you went to G-rated. Okay, I got to be good. They're long ass crap.
G stands for only gratuitous, right?
Yep.
Rocket Stream's PG-13.
Oh, I'm NC-17. Easy.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yep. Yavapai County Municipal Youth Chess Club and Swim Team.
That is so long for no reason.
What's important?
I was on the 5th iteration of that team, so I know it very well. But
just kept getting longer too. They kept finding things to add.
But yeah, it broke the website, so they lowered the character limit, and then it broke their name. They always found a way to exactly match the character limit. So it kept going down. But okay, that was actually my last question, so I'm going to change my last question. What ice cream flavor symbolizes your team as a whole?
Definitely Rocky Road. I think the name itself is descriptive. It's not always smooth sailing, but it's a delicious experience, and everybody has a little bit of fun with it. So, Cool Cats and Kittens, Rocky Road.
I like it.
And yeah, it looks like Blood Phoenix or Blood Phoenixum. I may look into it, but I will probably never use her services because I'm vain. I always draw my own stuff.
Well, if you can actually draw something other than stick figures, then that's always a good effort. But my team didn't want to have a stick figure logo for some reason, so I was not able to contribute my own art.
It's okay. My team just stole art from Heroes of the Storm, so
I will send you my Cho'Gall, because I actually drew a Cho'Gall for Cho'Gall and Chocolate Factory, then they ended up using some Photoshop thing. So But regardless,
Bad on them.
Bad on them. But regardless, those are my questions. Let me go and turn it over to you for any shout-outs you might want to give.
Yeah, well, gotta shout out my team first and foremost. Great way to start off the season. It's just been really fun playing with the guys since Div D. So made our way up to Div A and still going strong. So a lot of fun. So shout out to the Cool Cats and Kittens as a whole. Shouting out to the Cool Cats and Kittens fan club. I think Harno is our #1 fan this week. So everyone else out there in the running, keep your eyes peeled, and you might get the shout out. Beyond that, I gotta shout out you guys. Thank you both for casting. It's really amazing. It really is what makes NGS super fun. And not that I don't love all the other off-season leagues, but having casters, having people that make a production and making a show for an audience is really, really what makes NGS fun. So thank you both for your cast tonight.
Oh, very much my pleasure.
Of course. Congratulations once again, especially on your first one of the season. Hopefully you
Absolutely.
get up there in the top ranks for this season.
Also,
Thank you. That's
just,
the plan.
Just because I'm super, super vain, I did go ahead and put my art on stream, so in 30 seconds you'll be able to look at it.
All right. I'll check it out.
But yep, enjoy the after party. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And we'll see you later in the season if I can catch you again. No promises. I try and catch everyone because I have responsibility now.
Yeah, head caster. Congrats to you for that as well.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing.
Ooh. Does anyone know what they're doing? Let's be real.
Fair enough, fair enough.
As long as you're doing it, that's the important bit.
There you go.
But yep, have a good one. And give me more if you want to tell people who you are, where they can find you, and all of that stuff.
Yes, I'm Gimme More Cosplay. Thanks for everyone watching tonight. You can find all my social media. It's literally Gimme More Cosplay. My Twitch is that, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, basically everything. Find me there. Also, Raka, I like your Cho'Gall art. Very cute.
I'm a big fan of it. Also, I'm Raka. If you don't know who I am, I don't know how you got here, but I do a lot of casting of Heroes of the Storm on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday. I do my own personal streams on Friday, and then viewer request streams on Sunday. So make sure to stick around to have the stuff that you want to see seen, and be awesome. We're actually going to go right over to Linehouse, because I don't have any of my friends that are streaming Heroes of the Storm, but he's my friend, and he was on, BG, Johanna Means Family, last season, so still kind of related.
There you go. Yep. Let's go raid everyone. When we raid Linehouse, let's give him a big NGS hello and some Heroes of the Storm, some lovin's.
Make him feel bad for not playing this season.
Yes, exactly. How dare you?